Great to see.
Cambridge.
Cambridge, just down the street.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right near Judy.
Yes.
Mazatlan.
Somebody's in Mazatlan?
Oh,
Oh, nice. Not
how
too
can we
Wish
get
jealous.
that
there,
was down the
guys?
street from Judy. Yeah.
Well, we have spoiled agents joining us today from across Zoom, all across Canada, and on Facebook as well. So we really have it covered, ladies, which is great. We want to welcome some very, very special guests for our live webinar today. And of course, this is going to be recorded. So a lot of you usually ask, we get that maybe you can't stay for the whole thing, but it will be recorded. And later on, it's going to be housed on the Expedia TAAP supplier page on Spoiled Agent. And I'll give you those links throughout the presentation as well. So let's get started here. We've got some very special ladies. We have Judy Pim, who's the account manager for Expedia TAAP. Hello,
Hi,
Judy.
everybody. It's awesome to be here. Thanks for having us, Susan.
Oh, thank you guys. And also, a lot of you probably met Andrea as well at our shows that we had recently. Andrea is the account manager for Ontario and the Maritimes. So welcome, Andrea.
Hi. Hello, everybody. It's nice to be here.
Thank you for joining us. So I know, ladies, you've got a really great Q&A update for everyone for Expedia TAAP. Lots of fabulous updates. You always get a great audience. And there's a lot of spoiled agents out there that want to hear what you have to say. But I also want to mention, Judy, that you guys have a really fabulous prize you're giving away to one spoiled agent today, right?
We do. We're giving away a $100 everything gift card. So that allows you to purchase from a number of different retailers. It's your choice. And so please stay on till the very end to be eligible. Good luck.
And also, if you're joining us on Facebook, hi guys on Facebook, please make sure that you enter your email into the comments, and we're going to send those off to the ladies later as well. So to be qualified for the $100 gift card. If you're joining us on Zoom, we have you covered. You've registered, we've got your email, and you're going to go into the pod as well. So Judy said, like she said, you have to be on to the end in order to qualify. Okay. Also, one little housekeeping point. Any questions, please add them to the Q&A box, not the chat. We're going to keep the chat just for the chat. I'll put the girls' contacts, some links and things like that in there for you guys. But we're going to look at the Q&A box as we go and at the end as well. So without further ado, ladies, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you.
So as Susan has already so kindly done, she's already introduced us. So I am Andrea Siggy. I am the account manager for parts of Ontario and the Maritimes. And of course, Judy Pim, which I'm sure you all know, is our key account manager. So we're going to chat with you today about just our standard bookings and our package bookings. We're going to keep it brief. So we want to talk to you about why you would book with Expedia. So some of the top reasons why you would use Expedia TAAP to book your client's trip. It's used daily by thousands of advisors around the globe. We asked them what they value most about Expedia TAAP, and their answers were: we have industry-leading content, we have an easy-to-use world-class booking experience, exclusive access to package rates, which are industry proprietary only, and our competitive compensation. So, a wide breadth of travel options from around the world helps you inspire travelers and find what they need to keep you coming back, to keep them coming back to you, I guess. We have access to the widest range of properties, flights, car rentals, ground transportation, and activities with real-time content all in one place. With over 35 different property types or on 25,000 different destinations. 25,000, that's a lot. Let that sink in. You'll get the best match that meets your travelers' unique needs, whether they're looking for alternative accommodation or standard hotels. And by alternative accommodation, it means that we have vacation homes along with lots of different types of unique boutique type hotels. With these options, you can go above and beyond to provide a unique experience for your travelers. So we're going to talk about just making a simple property booking right now, and sort of walk you through the basic steps of that. So when you want to make a booking, you're always going to start on the Expedia TAAP homepage. You'll have all the products along the top, and you're going to select your travel product, enter the travel details, and click search. So let's start with an example of booking a property. So we're going to go to the Properties tab. We're going to click Standalone Rates for now, and enter the destination, the check-in, check-out dates, number of travelers, and then just click search. And that will bring you through to our search results page. So when you get to the search results page, because we have so many properties, you're probably going to want to use some of our filter options to narrow down your search and to find the property that's best suited to your traveler. So in order to do that, you can filter by star rating, property type, amenities, local attractions, even meal plans. We have a ton of filters to make this as easy for you as possible. So when you're ready to book your accommodation, remember that you can also filter properties by other offers such as free cancellation, or as you see on the screen, that are fully refundable. So over 70% of our properties offer a fully refundable option now. We have a new feature, which some of you may or may not have noticed. It's a compare feature, which makes narrowing down properties super easy. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Basically, what you do is you have to use the toggle switch right here, which is right underneath of the map on the top left corner of the search page. And you'll click on compare, and that will open up the compare feature on each property tile so that you can click on up to 5 of them at a time. And then when you're done choosing the properties you want to compare, you click compare at the bottom of the screen. And that will take you to a chart, which will include up to 5 hotels that you've chosen. And it will show them side by side so that you can see, it's all laid out for you. You can see from side by side which ones you're interested in. What you can do from here is you can, it's going to help you narrow down your choices, but you can actually click on the view at the bottom of each tile, and it will take you to the property page. So you can actually click on through it and look more in depth, but it's going to keep just those 5 open for you. You can also click on the bottom there and have them removed as well as you're going through and making your selection. So you're going to select your property, and once you've selected your property, you're going to land on the details page where you're going to choose your room type now. At the top of the page, you're going to see photos of the property, and just below, you're going to have all the information you need about the accommodation. Here you can read your Expedia verified reviews. You can look at photos. It will show you all the amenities, and you'll even see the location of the property on Google Maps. And when you click on the map, it will show you the distance from major attractions. Next, we're going to book the property. So you're going to choose your room. You're going to scroll down and choose your room type here. You can view the photos of the room, the policies that are specific to them, such as cancellation policies, and you'll see available extras such as breakfast, etc., before you make your choice. You can also view your estimated earnings under the TAAP information just by clicking on the tier. And once you've made your selection, click reserve. So this will take us to the next step is to choose your preferred payment option. Usually it's either pay now or pay at property. Travel agents usually prefer the pay now option, but keep in mind that not all accommodations offer this option. Also, you'll want to make sure that if you choose the pay at property option, the commission may be different. So make sure that you're double checking on that and making sure that the commission stays the same, or if it does change, that you're aware of that. And remember, if your clients are paying at property, they will be paying in the local currency of where they're staying. So When we're booking properties, we're going to make a payment. So let's make a payment. We're going to choose the pay now option. Notice that your email is already logged in here at the top, which means you're going to get all the confirmations to that particular email. Next, fill in all the traveler's information and the traveler's credit card. Always double check your refund policy, which can be found at the bottom of the checkout page under important information in the booking. Then click complete booking and voila, your booking is done. So when you have completed your booking, you will instantly receive a booking email confirmation to the email address that we have on file. There's no need to call the accommodation to reconfirm. If you want to resend the booking email confirmation to another email address, you're going to click on View My Itinerary. To resend the confirmation, you're going to click on the email button along the top and then click or input any email that you would like. I know many travelers prefer to have more detailed confirmations, and if this is the case, you can click on the print feature, and when you click on print, you're going to save it as a PDF and add it to an email so that your clients have a more completed itinerary. So next we're going to talk about our package rates, and I'm going to pass it over to Judy Kim, and she's going to take us through that.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Andrea. It took me a second there to find my unmute button. Anyway, hi, everybody. So as Andrea mentioned, I'm going to take you through the package rates. So when booking properties with Expedia TAAP, you have two options under the Properties tab: standalone rates, which Andrea just reviewed, or package rates. Let's go over the package rates. Okay, so package rates are discounted, non-advertised rates available for standalone hotel bookings. With package rates, you can save an average of 20% at over 350,000 accommodations. You're eligible for these rates if a transportation segment has already been booked for the same traveler as part of the same trip. The eligible transportation segments are car, flight, train, or cruise. So the transportation portion of your traveler's trip does not need to be booked with Expedia TAAP. For example, you can book your flight with a consolidator, a cruise directly with the cruise line, and then you'll be able to utilize the package rates to book your accommodations on Expedia TAAP. What's great about the package rates is you will still earn the normal accommodation tiers. So that's Premium Plus, Premium, Basic Plus, or Basic. So to book package rates, first select the property icon, then select package rates. Then read and accept the terms and conditions as shown here where the red arrows are, and you'll be able to continue with your search. On the results page, you'll see a banner at the top of the page, which here is highlighted in green, that confirms you are in fact searching for package rates. Next, apply the filters to quickly narrow down your search to find your preferred properties. After choosing the accommodation, you will continue to see the package rate banner when choosing the room type. You should also look for the compensation tier, as not every option will be the same. Package rates are only available for prepaid accommodations, so you will not have the option to pay a property. Also, you will be able to you will want to pay attention to which options you are choosing, as it will tell you whether the room type offers free cancellation or is non-refundable. Now, let's review booking management options. Okay, so with Expedia TAAP, you can also manage the bookings a lot by yourself. If you're logged in, this will be your home page. To utilize the self-service feature for managing your existing bookings, click on Trips. This will take you to the next page where a list of your upcoming bookings will be displayed. select and click on the itinerary that you want to access. We're now back to the itinerary page. This is the same page where you can resend the email confirmation and print a receipt. This is also where you can cancel, change, or modify the reservation by clicking on one of the blue buttons at the bottom, depending on which action you would like to take. So what's great about this is a lot of properties do give you the ability to modify the booking. So it's very important to pay attention before you complete your booking as to what the stated policies are. In this example shown, you can change the room type, the dates, the number of guests. We can also change the traveler details. Click on the change link to modify. If you need to cancel the reservation, click on Cancel Reservation button. It will bring you to the cancellation page. Please make sure you check the accommodations cancellation policy before canceling to avoid any penalties. An Expedia hotel cancellation confirmation will be sent to your email address. Okay, you can manage your own bookings in Expedia TAAP through Virtual Agent. To access this, go to Trips, and at the bottom corner of your screen, click on the Help button. To chat with a virtual agent online for assistance with changes or cancellations to your existing bookings, including vacation rental bookings. When you click to chat with a virtual agent, a dialog box will pop up where you can ask your question or type in your concern. You will see a list of upcoming bookings, so you can simply find the one that you're inquiring about and start the process from there. As an extension to Virtual Agent, you now have the option to chat with a live agent, and this is an amazing addition. If the virtual agent is unable to deal with your issue, you can request to be connected to a live agent. Estimated wait times are given and conversations are now stored for future reference. Live chat is available in English 24/7 and also in French from 9 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. This slide gives you a brief overview of TAAP's support guide, which will help you figure out who to contact if you need assistance with Expedia TAAP. As mentioned, there are many functions associated with booking, such as resending confirmations, making changes, modifications, or cancellations, which you can do on a self-serve basis. However, if you need assistance with your bookings, we have our virtual agent, as well as our 24/7 live chat and 24/7 phone support. And the customer support agents will be able to help you. Remember, all calls to customer service must be made by the travel agent and not the traveler. For commission and account-related questions, you can reach out to the TAAP support team. The same phone number, just press 1. Last but not least, I wanted to mention our spring sale happening right now. It does end on the 25th of the month, so the clock is ticking. Minimum 25% off hotel stays, plus multiple ways for you to win. We have a spring raffle with gift cards ranging from $200 to $1,000, and a Florida booking challenge where we've partnered with Visit Florida. We hope that you'll be able to take advantage of the spring sale, and we wish you good luck with the promotion. And that pretty much brings us to the end, and we'll move into the questions. I did want to mention too, though, that Discover the World is having a virtual event with Spoiled Agent next Thursday. So just before the Easter weekend. I believe Susan's got the firm details, but I believe it starts at 1 o'clock and goes till 3:30 in the afternoon. And Expedia TAAP will be participating. So another opportunity to join us, ask questions, grab some of our most recent collateral, and get the scoop, get more information than today.
Yes.
Great.
So I just
Thank
added into the chat, Judy, just to tag on to that.
Awesome.
The details with the time. So it's 1 to 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And it is going to be, as you mentioned, next week, which is really great for us too. So it gives us a little bit of time so everyone can register. Thursday, March 28th, lots of prizes, fabulous people joining us, including these two lovely ladies today. So it's on Facebook now, guys. It's also in the chat here on Zoom.
Thanks.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, so we have some Q&As here, young ladies, that we should maybe take a look at.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I see the first one here. Do you want to read them out, Susan, or would you rather that we
We
read
do it.
them?
whatever you girls want, I can.
Okay. So it looks like Sharon's got a question. She says, do you pay commission on air and car rentals, and what is the percentage for these? So we do pay commission on car rental only. We don't pay commission on air and car together. We don't allow a bundle on that. Our bundled packages must include some form of accommodation. So we do pay on, and we do not pay commission on air.
Right, and the amount that we pay on car rental depends on your tier level.
Exactly.
So you can find that on the Expedia TAAP homepage in the drop-down menu. You'll see incentive plan, and that will tell you which tier you're at and also what you're earning.
I just checked in on Facebook, ladies. If you don't mind, there's a question there. If that, I'll just table it. I'll put it out here for you guys. So Eileen's asking, is there a minimum amount of nights that can be booked in a package?
It's now one night.
Okay, Eileen, there you go. All right, ladies, thank you.
So the great thing about what that question leads to is if you have somebody doing a cruise or maybe a tour package and you need air and the pre-night hotel, you could do it as a package, and then you're earning commission on the entire booking, including air and taxes. So
Two thumbs
a
up for that one.
possibility, a possibility.
Yeah.
Here we go. Are we able to apply Expedia points that our clients have when booking for them? So the client has Expedia points. Can they use them when booking Expedia TAAP? Unfortunately, answer is no. I wish the answer was different, but that is it. Those are earned on the consumer site and they don't apply to Expedia TAAP.
So
Next question. Sorry, go ahead.
Diane has a question. Can we share the compare with customers? So that's not a shareable feature yet, but you can take a screenshot of it and send it to the customers so that they can see the options that you have. You could send them a quote that they're able to flip through once you have it narrowed down to 2 or 3. You can send them off a quote, but they would come separately right now.
Perfect. Next question is from Marilyn. Any chance you are adding the option to split payment between cards? This would be a great feature. As your sales team, we agree this would be a great feature. It's on our wish list, and I will say there are improvements coming to the Expedia TAAP platform in 2024, but exactly what it will be and when it will be, we're not sure on yet, but we'll definitely keep everybody posted. And of course, anything new and happening, we will share with Spoiled Agent as well, so they can get the good word out there. Thank you for the question.
I find the commission rates change if you choose the refundable rate. Why is this? So commission rates are based on our contracts with hotels, and certain rates are contracted at different commission levels. So if the hotel has decided that their commission rate for their refundable rate is lower, then that will be lower. It's not a fast and hard rule that's always the way. So it's best to double check with each individual hotel that you're making those bookings with.
And Nadia is asking, is the itinerary the e-docs that they bring? When it's a hotel booking, yes, the itinerary, the confirmation that you forward to them, they can travel with that. If you're booking our activities and attractions, the answer may be different, right? Because you're looking for more of a voucher with a QR code that you can scan, or a barcode that can be scanned. So it's going to depend on the product, but if we're speaking of hotels specifically, yes, that works.
All right. Linda asks, is there any way to include a special request with a booking, such as early check-in? We do offer a feature on our virtual agent that allows you to contact the hotel directly. And I would use this feature to put in special requests such as that. The contact hotel is actually an email that's sent directly to the hotel, and they will respond back to you to your email. So if you have special requests such as early check-in, specific allergies, anything like that, you can do that through our contact hotel feature.
Okay, next question is from Margaret or Peggy. I feel maybe it's Peggy that she goes by, but I'm not sure. Anyway, is there an option for clients' TAAP booking to be aligned with clients' Expedia account, such as match with email? This would then allow them to pull up the reservation through their Expedia app. Unfortunately, that's not something that's available at this time. TAAP runs beside the consumer site, not attached to the consumer site, so we don't have that linkability. I don't know what the future will bring, but for now, it's not possible.
Kelly Harrington, I have never been able to change the dates of a booking, either adding, etc., or have always had to cancel and rebook the prevailing rate. Has this changed? Unfortunately, Kelly, if you are looking to change dates of a booking, it depends on what the contract with the hotel is. You may be able to make changes when you click on the when you click on your trip to make a change to it. It will tell you there if you're able to make dates changes. Sometimes you're able to make date changes to the beginning or the end, depending on the hotel you've chosen. But if you cannot make those changes, yes, you are correct that you would have to cancel and rebook. And yes, sometimes we understand that that's frustrating. And like I said, the sales team wishes that that was something different, and perhaps it will be in the works eventually to be able to make those changes.
So Linda's asking, I made a booking last night. Would this 25% off have been included? So Linda, I think you're referring to the, I'm not sure if you're referring to the spring sale. If the property was on sale, that would have been in the overview of the property. You would have known that you were getting savings. And I think that's what you're referring to, because the package rates, we talk about 20% off, and that applies to 350,000 of the properties, not all of them. So hard to say. So kind of a double answer there, because I'm not exactly sure which way you want to go with that.
All right, Lori asks if we do price matching with hotels to what the hotel rates on their website. So unfortunately, we don't do any price matching directly with hotels. And at this time, we don't do that.
Next question is regarding group packages. So the way that Expedia TAAP works, you can book up to 8 rooms or 16 passengers or guests on one hotel booking. And then on our packages, which is where you kind of build the air and hotel together, that's a maximum of 6. So that's our limitations on the site. We do have a groups button on the homepage of the Expedia TAAP platform that is for hotel only, and it takes you to a third party. It is not managed by Expedia TAAP, and therefore your commissions and your contacts and everything will be different because you're leaving the Expedia TAAP site, and that third party is Hotel Planner. So I hope that answers. The same person is asking, is there a phone number to call? Everything for Expedia TAAP needs to be booked online. The phone number for customer service is on your homepage. When you click on your name in the upper right corner in the drop down, you'll see the customer service, but they are not for booking. They are for assisting with changes, cancellations, refund questions, anything like that.
Perfect. So Nadia is asking, is there a nicer way to send clients their documents of a package rather than printing the Expedia TAAP itinerary? We actually have a feature on our website. It's called Itinerary Builder, and you can add your client's information in there, and it comes out with a much nicer looking document for your clients if you're looking to include that in a package for them that doesn't have all the nitty gritty payment details and whatnot. You could customize it so that it doesn't include the information on payment details, or it does include the information on payment details. The other great thing about that itinerary builder is you can actually personalize it to your agency, meaning you can actually add on your agency's logo to that so that it's a little more personalized, and it's rather than the Expedia brand.
So we've got a big question here, and I'm going to read through it. So hang on. I lost a booking yesterday to Expedia.ca as the price was lower than TAAP. I went through the booking with them and made sure it was exactly the same. They did not have any dollar to use. Oh, any points, I think. So that wasn't the issue. Check the package rates and it was even higher. This happens a lot and it's very frustrating. How can we match the price when this happens? So I hope it's not happening too much, because the idea is that Expedia TAAP is the mirror of Expedia.ca. It is possible that things refresh at a different time, and that we cannot control. But all in all, for the most part, everything should reflect the same pricing. The one thing we didn't mention in package rates, and that's my error because I presented them, is the package rates, when you look at them, are inclusive of taxes. And when you're looking at the standalone rates, it's plus tax. So really important that you go to the final price to make sure. The other thing, and on the consumer site, it is net of taxes, and then you have to go on to get the final price. And I'm not saying this person didn't do that, but just so everybody knows that that's an important step to take, because sometimes even the taxes and fees are different on the consumer site than they are on TAAP. So just to always make sure you're looking at apples and apples. And then I would say we don't have an instant fix on how to price match that, but if you can send myself or Andrea or whoever your Expedia TAAP account manager is, we've got 7 on the team and they're all listed on the Spoiled Agent site. Please send us screenshots of TAAP, screenshot of what your client is seeing, and if you can include the URL as well, because this is not what we want happening out in the marketplace. It's not the idea to give the consumer the better price. In fact, the package rates are only for travel advisors, and that is to give the travel advisor a leg up. So I hope that helps answer the process. And yes, if you see that issue, screenshots and URLs right away will help us be better at that.
It looks like Lori has this question. Do you have a no walk policy in case the hotel has overbooked? I'm not sure what you mean by a no walk policy. I
We
think
don't.
that, okay, all right.
Yeah, so we don't have that. An Expedia TAAP customer, an Expedia customer is treated the same as any other customer that comes in. So if the hotel is oversold, hopefully they haven't. If they have and the property is already full, they will be reaccommodated at an equivalent property, or a property adjacent, right? Whatever's, if we say the equivalent property is 10 miles away and there's one adjacent that's available, we would like to put them in the one that's adjacent. But the hotel will take care of them as the hotel does under their policy, but we don't have a no walk policy, just as I don't think anybody has a no, you can't bump me off a flight policy. I don't think that exists.
Uh, Lori asks as well, can we add a service fee on bookings that does not show on the confirmation of the client? Lori, right now we do not have the ability to add service fees to our bookings, so I guess that answers the question.
Sometimes the standalone rate is less than the package rate, just wondering why. So again, a couple of things could be happening. One is refreshing before the other does. Of course, everything we do with hotels are contracted, but the standalone rates are a different contracting than the package rates are. So they refresh differently. So you may see that, but also please remember one is pre-tax and one is including tax. And also to note, you may see a difference on standalone versus package rates when it comes to commission level. So if the rates are the same, please take a quick look at the commission tier. It can be higher on the package rates, even if the rates are the same. So then it's the same for your client, but to your benefit to book the package rate.
Okay. Are agent prices always cheaper, or is there a price match? Or agent prices? Oh, are the package prices always cheaper as a price match? I think that Judy answered that a little bit in her last answer. If you find the rates are a little bit less expensive on the standalone, you're always welcome to go ahead and book those standalone rates versus the package rate. However, like Judy said, always double check your final balance and make sure that you're comparing apples to apples. As sometimes the pricing, like she said, includes pricing on or includes the taxes on the package rates. However, it does not include the taxes on the nightly rate on our standalone rates. So just be sure to double check.
Ron is asking, I booked 2 hotels earlier this month and did not see a 25% off. Can you talk about the deal that you mentioned for the month again? Yeah, so it started February 20th and it goes until March 25th. That is the spring sale, but you're not looking for, you know, a button to like a promo code or a button to save 25%. It's that the rates have been reduced 20 up, you know, on average 25% or starting at 25% at many, many, many hotels, but we've got 3 million properties and it does not apply to all. So it may be that you've hit into some properties that were not offering it, but savings there on a lot of hotels until the 25th.
Barry says, why do you only allow a maximum of 28 days for a long-term vacation or for longer term vacation rentals such as VRBO? This limitation eliminates the ability to get a monthly discount. We do realize that our site does only allow 28 days. That's our site. It only allows you to book 28 days at a time. It's just, that's the way that our site works. We can only book 28 days at a time and we cannot book long-term through VRBO.
Okay, will paying options ever change in package rates and match standard rates?
I think she means standalone.
Okay, standalone. So will they ever change? I think we'll always have, I'm just trying to wrap my mind around that and answer that correctly. Will paying options ever change in package rates and match standalone rates? So, oh, do you, maybe you mean, can you pay a property? Because we currently don't offer pay at property on package rates. That will not change because that's really supposed to be a private rate that's not shared. So if you actually go into our quoting tool and it's a package rate that you're quoting, the price will automatically be hidden. It won't let you show it because it is got that package element to it. But of course, you are able to share it with your client. You can type it into the message box on the quote, and of course, they're going to see it on their credit card charge. But it is a limitation of the package rate parameters. I hope that answered. Ron is kindly showing us here all of the commission rates for the various tiers. And the tiers are standard, silver, gold, and platinum. And you can all access this on your home page
Mhm.
under incentive plan.
And he says there are no differences in commission percentage for the 4 different levels. No, there are, Ron, on that chart, it should show you the differences in commission levels as you move up in tier levels. I believe
Yeah.
that every tier is about a percentage or a half a percentage higher than what the last tier was. And then Sandra is asking if she books a hotel for herself on TAAP, would she get the commission still? All of our rates when you're booking, regardless whether you're booking for yourself or whether you're booking for a client, all are commissionable rates. So your agency will get commission for that, and whatever your contract is with your host or the agency that you work for, whether they reimburse you for that commission or not, it is up to you with your contract with your employer.
Okay, and Leanne's asking, if a client paid deposit only for a property in Florida and it's to be paid on arrival at the hotel, can the client pay by Expedia TAAP beforehand in Canadian dollars? They actually cannot. That is the policy of the hotel, not the policy of Expedia TAAP. So if that's how they've listed their property, then final payment does need to be paid at property. So the choice is always made before you're completing the booking as to pay now or pay later. Once it is pay at property, we can't change it. And also, to be clear, not every hotel offers Pay Expedia. Some are pay property only, or in this case, give Expedia the deposit but pay the balance at the hotel. Is there an option to put a package on hold? No option for a package on hold. So it's all instant booking. But of course, over 70% of our properties do offer free cancellation. So you can book and cancel. Just be very cautious with the cancellation terms.
And then we have somebody who's saying, I booked a hotel reservation and then needed to change the dates. I used the virtual chat and was told I could not change the date since it was a pay at property reservation. I contacted the hotel directly and they changed the date for me. I got a revised confirmation from the hotel, but my trips on the Expedia TAAP site still shows the original dates. Who do I contact to fix this? So this is a little more complicated than just, we need to investigate that a little bit further to see if the hotel made a change to the Expedia reservation or if they made a new reservation. So if you would like, you can send me the information to my email and I can help you, I can help you look into that a little bit further to see how you would get your new confirmation.
And I'm just sending your email to them right now, Andrea.
Thank you. Thanks. Yep.
And we have a car rental.
Yes,
It looks like we're getting an itinerary here. I don't know.
I was,
Susan,
yeah,
I think we should take this offline.
Yeah, I asked Laura to send me information about this car rental issue that she was having in the chat privately. So
Okay,
if you could just send that to me to my actual email, Laura, I'll send you my email and the answer here.
perfect.
Just pass on your email as well.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, Suzanne, clients who are members of Expedia want us to book where they can get their points, so we cannot book on TAAP and lose commission. Yeah, unfortunately, the points do not apply on Expedia TAAP. So I appreciate what you're saying there. I don't have a short-term fix for you, but my fingers are crossed that your clients will see the value in you over the value in points.
I just see someone's raised their hand. Unfortunately, guys, there's so many of us on here. We can't unmute you guys to talk. So if you have a question and you haven't put it in the Q&A, please put it in the Q&A and we'll be happy to table it for you. All right, ladies.
Sorry, I have the incentive plan page open and there are no difference. Oh, Ron, if you look at the drop-down menu, there should be a difference between each commission level from standard to silver to gold to platinum. There should be differences in there. If you're having some issues finding that, maybe you can reach out to me. I'll give you my phone number and I can help walk you through it. I'm just gonna add that into the chat here. Okay.
So long-term rentals, this applies to car. I have a client who wants to book, and we do have that 30-day limitation. So that is the limitation on the platform. We don't have a way of extending the car rental to accommodate what looks like 55 days, unfortunately.
And that was Jennifer's question, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, my goodness, there's been a lot of questions and you guys have done a really great job answering. I checked in with our friends over here live on Facebook and great questions here, great comments, really enjoying the presentation. Some had to go, don't worry guys, it's recorded. So you're gonna be able to see all this information shortly on the supplier page for Expedia TAAP Unspoiled Agent.
Yes.
Great.
And by
Yep.
the way, I love the thumbs up and the heart. So
Yeah.
thanks for the reactions. That always makes us feel good. And we're thrilled to be able to talk to you about Expedia TAAP.
Great. You guys did a great job. You guys are amazing ambassadors for your brand. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies. It's always a pleasure, and we love working with you here at Spoiled Agent. You're an amazing supplier with us. We are so happy to have you and all the Spoiled Agents that are joining us all over Canada, live on Zoom, live on Facebook. And don't forget, right, Judy, there's going to be one lucky Spoiled Agent that's going to win.
You got it, the $100 everything gift cards. So Andrea and I will be doing the draw and we will let you know the winner.
Amazing.
Hey,
We hope to
thank
see
you.
a whole bunch of you on the March 28th, live from 1 to 3:30 Eastern Time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
thank
join
you.
us. We'd love to see you at the virtual showcase, I think we're calling it.
Yeah,
Right.
it'll be
Yeah.
fun. Thank you,
Yeah.
ladies,
it'll be great.
again. It's been great chatting with you. Andrea, Judy, amazing job, great information.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.